Knowledge and respect. My content is not for everyone. No, it's a change on me, god darn it. My content, everybody, that's okay. It's not. Always be yourself. When someone says that you don't have potential, they try to blackmail you against you when you was never the issue. It wasn't part of your game at the end of the day. Understanding growth when they try to play mind manipulation games with you. You wasn't trying to shortchange yourself of your blessing. Someone didn't want you to see your confidence when it comes to your reflection. Believing in your faith while you stand before yourself today, bringing the best self-vision of yourself, not to dim your light when you wasn't trying to catch your case. How you have folks in the background trying to antagonize you. Different neighbors in different tax brackets trying to line you. It be the train of thought for me because you believe in something that you can relate to. How you tie your shoe differently. Unconditional love, but you balance, acknowledge your worth. They would never understand the operation that God endowed with you. Balance when it comes to hold on 1 second. You are worthy of overcoming what they thought that you couldn't overcome. That obstacle. They looked at that competition when you was never the bad habit. Understood your reflection. Hold on 1 second. Healing trauma and pain. You didn't have to play mind manipulation games to end it because you wasn't running from your past. The energy is different when it comes to maturing. Acting your body weight, not your shoe size. The energy is different. God didn't tell a lie. Because God allowed you to see gravity while you chose yourself. That blessing is different. Who would have knew that you would have chose you? Because God didn't overlook you. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. You know, someone may not see potential within you, but there's always someone truly rooting for you. They're your biggest cheerleader, up close in person, behind closed doors. That remedy is different when God sends the right people into your life. Not to dim your light. The hand is different. I'm not aging all of respect, and my content is not for everyone. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you, overlooked you, made you feel like you wasn't worthy, so that you didn't have potential. They was even in the background playing with spell work, trying to paint you out to be the issue when you never had to go take for tackle because someone that understands your reflection, because you had confidence, understanding, stay in your lane, you didn't have hate in your vein. They wanted the energy harvest off your energy where you wasn't trying to catch a case. They had your devices lying on your name. The gang stalking was real when it came to your vocabulary, self-growth. Hold on 1 second. They wanted you to become your worst enemy, but God said not another day. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. I'm Nia Gianlo Respect, and my content is not for everyone. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? No, ain't the trade though for me. It was part of you that they couldn't relate to. They try to get physical, but you didn't have hate in your vein. They would never understand elevation when it comes to maturity, time and day, patience. Your reality was truly going within. Understanding, hold on 1 second, you wasn't looking for someone's validation. All you wanted folks to do was actually respect you. It wasn't truly before you, not to overlook you. They had it just different. They wanted to see you frown, but God maintained a smile. You know, healing, trauma, and pain will make certain folks uncomfortable. They would never understand, hold on 1 second, how God is real. Because they're not understanding how miracles are truly working in your favor at the end of the day. Catching your blessing, you were truly the gift of yourself. A miracle that God allowed you to see, overcoming that testimony. God didn't make a mistake. Overcoming the storm when you have to get physical with folks. When they project the spell work in a toxic way, they wanted to see you frown and not maintain your crown. You know, the anointings that God endowed with you when it comes to your blueprint. That elevation hits different when it comes to confidence. Healing trauma and pain, still being patient with time and day. That childhood wound was real. And went into adulthood, they would never understand how God truly allowed you to understand time can truly heal. How folks wanted to dim your light. How you had your next door neighbor in different tax bracket. Not to treat you right. You know, because someone didn't want you to become your best soul vision of yourself. So they had to paint a picture that you was truly somebody you truly wasn't. Or because you had potential. But you took the opportunity to still to pray to go within. They would never understand your reflection, how God never overlooked you, allow you to go within. I may not make sense to the average person. I wasn't trying to fit in because God was not for sale. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. So I damn sure wasn't doing it for likes or cloud chasing. I was doing it for the folks. The end of the day was truly for me. I wasn't looking for fame at the end of the day. But when God sends the right people into your life, they will never understand your growth when it comes to time and day.
No, the change over be always be a stop and no molest intentions.
What's a dream if you can't fail to believe to go within? Certain folks will look at you like competition when you was never competing. And be the train of thought for me. Being authentic nowadays will have certain folks in a chokehold. They be wanting you to shake in your boots. But God truly shows you what comfortable looks like being feeling to go within. You know, because we all not our worst enemy. When the enemy trying to test you every single day, but God allowed you to see how the devil be knocking at your door right to left. Didn't want you to believe in your faith, but God didn't make a mistake. I may get lost in my words, but I understood at the end of the day, God gave me the proper balance to hold on 1 second, pick myself up another day.
No, the change over be always be a stop and no molest intentions. Don't damn you like neighbor. Don't damn you like neighbor. Far from a hater.
I never had hate in my vein. Never looked at my neighbor like competition. Even on my worst day, the energy is different. They wasn't rooting for me, but I was still choosing me. Being my biggest cheerleader, overcoming the storm at the end of the day, they would never understand. I wasn't trying to do me wrong. Because God was showing me at the end of the day I was worthy. Always be yourself. Because the right people see you, they hear you, they respect you. I'm far from a copycat, being authentic at the end of the day. Never dim your light when someone says you ain't got potential. And they try to blackmail you against you to dig up your past, try to shadow ban you right to left when it comes to your existence. How they had to pay people to dim your light. Or because the opportunity that God was allowing you to treat yourself right. We may not pray the same, but I don't respect my neighbor. I'm not aging on respect. I'm far from a hater.
No, the change over be always be a stop and no molest intentions. No, for real.
Always be yourself. When God sends the right people into your life, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. They ain't got hate in their vein. They ain't got malicious intent to try to size you up so I get your free will on your mental health. That ain't just different. Always be yourself. When someone wants you to dim your light, or when someone doesn't see the potential within you, never give up on you. Because when God sends the right people into your life, respect a two-way street. They don't energy harvest off your energy. They don't destiny swipe at you. They don't gang stalk you. They don't hack your devices, and they don't project spell work towards you. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. That energy is different. We not the same. Yeah, neighbor, you was going left when you should have been going right. How you praying to go within home to overlook yourself? The only reason you rejected yourself with your own pain. Then you call me all these type of BITCHs at the end of the day because I was speaking up for myself at the end of the day, helping my neighbor. Hold on, once again, I have to get physical. You try to shortchange me of a blessing, but God was still choosing me. Something that you couldn't relate to was understanding confidence, stay in your lane. You truly heal.
I changed over me.
I'm not aging on respect. And when it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God, and I say respectfully, have a safe day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Today is currently June 17th, 2025, and I'm closing this video out at 12 p.m. And this is Not Aging on Respect, and I'm doing it live on Facebook. I don't work with anybody when it comes to my creativity, and I never did. Regardless who tries to blackmail me in the background at the end of the day, trying to say I'm mentally ill, slow, stupid, and retarded. It's kind of funny how you speak up for yourself. They say that you dead ass wrong, or because they can't do you wrong. It be the train of thought for me. How folks disrespect you out loud. They was projected spoke in the most unhealthiest way. They would never understand how you know how. You know, when God reveals the enemy alone the devil, they wouldn't understand that was a truly different type of level. I don't worship the devil. We're not the same. Always be yourself. I'm not aging on respect.
Peace and respect, some respect, your neighbor, stop the voice. Many whether don't them, yeah, like go you, neighbor, don't them, yeah, like, no, the trade of me, always be a stop and down my list, Johns.
Regardless who's not cheering for you, never stop choosing you. And regardless if someone's tax break at the end of the day, never dim your light because they say that you don't have potential. And they see that you do have potential. But they don't want you to outshine them when you was never in competition. You just knew how to respect your neighbor when it was their own issue. Hope you find peace with that neighbor. And I say that respectfully. I ain't got hate in my vein. I know how to respect my neighbor, even days when I can't see. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. God sees everything. I don't worship the devil. I'm not aging on respect. Always be yourself. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Stop the violence.
Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the voice. Many whether don't them, yeah, like go you, neighbor, don't them, yeah, like.